You open Instagram, scroll past a stunning model, flawless skin, dream vacations, designer outfits. You switch to TikTok. Someone's dancing, syncing perfectly with the music, charming everyone in the comments. They're funny, they're stylish, they feel real. But here's the truth, they're not. What if I told you that some of the most popular influencers online aren't real people at all? That they were generated by algorithms designed in code and built to be more relatable, more marketable, and more perfect than any human could ever be? This isn't some distant future or sci-fi fantasy. It's happening right now, on your feed, in your scroll. We're talking about AI influencers, digital entities crafted by artificial intelligence, created not just to entertain, but to influence, to persuade, and to profit. They don't sleep, they don't age, they don't mess up. They're engineered to be irresistible. And the craziest part? Millions of people follow them, engage with them, and even spend money on them without ever realizing they're talking to a machine. These AI personas are rewriting the rules of fame, trust, and even love online. They're not replacing influencers, they're becoming them. So before you double tap that next perfect selfie or swipe up on that next story ad, ask yourself, do you really know who or what you're following? Because the world of social media is being taken over, and it's not by people. Let's unpack the rise of AI influencers and why they're quietly reshaping everything. Welcome to AI Edge. We'll start in a moment. Time to focus on the details. The rise of AI in social media. The idea of computers generating content isn't new. But today, AI doesn't just assist, it creates. From writing captions to editing photos and now, crafting entire human-like personalities. This is where deepfakes enter the spotlight. Powered by neural networks, deepfakes can mimic human faces, voices, and gestures with terrifying precision. Originally designed for entertainment and educational use, they've now been repurposed for something far more influential: social media stardom. AI algorithms analyze massive data sets of real people to construct digital personalities that behave like humans online. They smile, post, engage, and they look just like us, sometimes even better. Suddenly, the Instagram model with perfect lighting and effortless charm isn't real at all. She's a simulation, made from thousands of real images stitched together by code. But it doesn't stop there. These fake personas aren't just for show, they're making money, building audiences, partnering with brands, selling products. And that raises a haunting question. Would you follow an influencer if you knew they weren't real? Let us know in the comments. The blueprint behind digital humans. Creating an AI influencer isn't as sci-fi as it sounds. Using deep learning, engineers feed thousands of human images and videos into training models. These systems study every detail: eyebrows, smiles, posture, skin tone, to build a lifelike digital being. Then comes the voice. Text-to-speech tools like 11 Labs and Resemble.ai create human-like voices with a natural inflection. Add some AI-generated facial movement, body gestures, and you've got a speaking, blinking, social-savvy digital entity. Fashion choices, automated, personality traits, prompted, daily life updates, programmed. And here's the kicker. They can be tweaked, enhanced, perfected. No bad angles, no fatigue, no human error. As unsettling as it sounds, it works. One AI influencer, Lil Michaela, amassed over 2.6 million Instagram followers. Despite being 100% artificial, she's partnered with Calvin Klein, Prada, and Samsung, and people interact with her like she's real. Technology is a useful servant, but a dangerous master. Christian Laus Lang. In other words, when we use it to create perfection, we may also lose touch with what's real, where they're hiding in plain sight. If you think this phenomenon is rare, think again. AI influencers are everywhere, and not just in one industry. Instagram has become a breeding ground. Picture-perfect travel shots, impeccable outfits, motivational captions, except none of it is real. These images are often rendered by AI to match current aesthetic trends. TikTok takes it further. With short-form video dominating the landscape, AI-generated humans now lip-sync, dance, and joke on camera, seamlessly blending into your feed. Many look indistinguishable from real creators, and they post just like any other influencer would. But the most controversial space? OnlyFans. The adult entertainment world is seeing a quiet revolution. AI is being used to generate hyper-realistic adult content, tailored to specific fantasies. These digital models don't age, don't complain, don't need sleep, and they can be customized to look however the viewer desires. This raises serious questions about ethics, consent, and exploitation. Are users being deceived? Should creators be required to disclose what's real and what's not? When fantasy becomes indistinguishable from reality, we enter a digital gray zone that challenges everything we thought we knew about trust and authenticity, the hidden psychological danger. Now imagine this. Someone spends $50 a month subscribing to what they believe is a real influencer. They get DMS, custom content, even video messages. It feels personal, only to later discover it was all artificial. That emotional betrayal is more common than you think. People form parasocial relationships, one-sided connections where a follower feels bonded to someone who doesn't even know they exist. But if that someone was never real in the first place, that can trigger serious emotional distress. What's worse, many users don't realize what's happening. They fall for the illusion. They trust the persona, they share secrets, and they pay. That's where the danger lies. Not just in deception, but in manipulation. AI influencers can exploit our emotions and psychology at scale. They can be optimized to appeal to our deepest insecurities or desires, without human boundaries. We become what we behold. We shape our tools, and then our tools shape us. Marshall McLuhan.
All of man's artifacts of language, of laws, of ideas, hypotheses, tools, clothing, computers.
As these tools become more powerful, so does their ability to manipulate us. The future of influence. So, where is all this going? The technology isn't slowing down. In fact, it's accelerating. We're entering a world where AI influencers won't just be on our screens, they'll be interactive. They'll respond in real time. They'll learn your preferences, talk like you, think like you, and sell to you better than any human ever could. Brands are already seeing the advantage. It doesn't get tired, doesn't demand contracts, doesn't age, and it performs exactly as programmed. But at what cost? As we replace real personalities with synthetic ones, the nature of influence itself begins to warp. We lose the unpredictability, vulnerability, and authenticity that makes human connection real. In that future, even our relationships, friendships, admiration, inspiration could be fabricated. And that leads to the second big question. Should AI influencers be required to disclose they're not real? Let us know in the comments. Inspiration or illusion? AI influencers are no longer a novelty. They're a cultural force, an emerging frontier in the battle between reality and simulation. They challenge our understanding of identity, trust, and emotion. They raise questions about consent, manipulation, and what it means to truly connect online. The scariest part? We may not notice when they finally become indistinguishable from us. So next time you're scrolling and see someone with a perfect face, a perfect life, and the perfect content, pause, ask yourself, is this inspiration or illusion? Thank you for making it this far. See you again in the next video.